What is up, guys? KATastrophik here, and today we are going to talk about how to get stronger characters. And this is a very heavily requested video. I'm currently outside work, so if you hear any background noise, please disregard that. And I had to say that this is completely unscripted. I have not had time to take notes or anything like that, so we're just jumping into this. And if I do miss anything in this video, I will fix it by adding the information down in the comments below. So without further ado, let's jump into this. So first off, what you're seeing on your screen is characters that you can start off with. I know when for a while there you were getting the 30 mil Luffy summon tickets for him. I think you still get it. I'm not 100% sure. Same with the time skip Luffy. If I remember correct, you get those characters, very early in the game, and you'll get that time skip Luffy just from doing missions. So, looking at these three characters, you got Luffy, you got Zoro, and Usopp. You are able to 6-star them just by using them in League Battle mode and completing missions, and you can get them to 6 stars relatively easy. That's how I got all mine to 6-star without summoning. Next, we have Shanks. You log in consistently and you will get him to 6-star. Next, we have the trio of Mihawk, Crocodile, and Inaru. You will get tickets to be able to summon for one of these units at a time. I do believe you get 3 tickets total. The best advice I can give you is to focus in on one of these units at a time. I heavily suggest either Crocodile or Inaru. Inaru just as a blue counter, or if you want, you can go mono blue team with Crocodile and Luffy, which Crocodile is a solid character. So let's talk about those at the very beginning of the game, and now let's go into other things as well. So first, one of the fastest way to get better characters is to summon them. So you just scout, man. Just scout. But maybe you're a free-to-play player like me. Maybe you're not able to spend the money on it. So your focus is not going to be on the summoning of the scouting, unless you got the extra funds to be able to put into that, in which case you can summon regularly and get yourself some really nice characters. But what you can do is when you're first starting off, just re-roll. So you're going to just uninstall and reinstall the game and redo, and you just keep doing that until you get the character you want at a consistency that you want it. Next, we're going to talk about more ways to get fragments other than summoning. We do got we got super training, which is going to be the most important. Now, I have Capone in here because he is close to 6-star, and I have no other way to get a hold of his fragments because they're not in the exchange shop. So that's why he's in here. The super training is where you can add a character, and by doing so, you can gain fragments for them. And just to show you, I'm going to go ahead and claim, and now I got an extra shard or fragment for my Gear 4th Luffy. Now, every 12.5 hours, you'll replenish this, and it will start over. 3-star characters will get a fragment every 3 hours. A 4-star unit will get a new fragment every 5 hours. Now, I did not do this for 2-star characters because all my 2-stars are maxed out, so I do not know the rate for them. So, sorry, I thought I heard something and someone yelled at me. Anyways, continuing on. So yeah, you really want to focus on legendary / bounty fest characters in this. Another thing you can do, which I like to do, is putting in a character that you can get from the exchange in here, and then you couple that with playing, the treasure chance rewards and the exchange, and you can get them to level 6-star relatively fast. So looking here at the exchange, you're saving your battle points specifically for the characters you want to use. Alright, so I highly recommend one character at a time. I need to reiterate that when you are working on characters to make them stronger, work on one at a time. You're going to put everything you can into that one character, and then you're going to get some strong characters that way, and you're going to be very satisfied. So back to what I was saying about the exchange. You're going to pick the character you're wanting to work on. Now, if you got a copy of the Zoro, beautiful. That is perfect. You got him. You go ahead and you buy his fragments. I do not have him. So right now, I am just slowly accumulating fragments over time until I can pull a copy. I'm jumping ahead. So let's say I have this time skip Luffy. 2 years later, Luffy. I'm wanting to put him into the super training. So every day, like every 12 and a half hours, you're going to get a total of 5 fragments for him. So it's about 10 a day for him. Then you do this here, exchange, you're getting another 10. So you're getting relatively 20 fragments a day for the character by doing super training only. And that is just from that. Oh, not just from super training. You're getting a minimum of 20 fragments a day for your characters. The next thing you want to do to get more fragments is you're going to play the game. You're going to take, you see these treasure chances here? Well, they give you character fragments depending on what league you're in. So we're going to look at the treasure rewards. We're looking at rare ones. We're going to look at rare ones because this is what you really want to focus on. All right. So you see here, all these fragments. I can get 10 skip Luffy fragments right here if I am lucky. Now, a good investment if you're free to play is taking your diamonds, and you can do this 10 times a day. But every time you empty out your treasure chances, hit this plus and refill it. You keep doing that, and you can increase the amount of fragments you can get for a specific character in a day. If you're really lucky, you can get a butt ton of fragments of the exact same character. Like, there's like one time I've gotten 12 fragments for a single unit from just treasure chances only. It's rare to get a bunch like that, but you can. That was back when it was only 3. It's increased now. I do believe you get 6 character. Well, you get 6 fragments now from a treasure chance. So let's say you got 6, and you got you got 4 bundles of 6. That is 24 fragments right there for a single character. You know, it helps. That adds up. So let's see. At very minimum, with luck, I can get a total of 26 fragments for my time skip Luffy a day. A day. So 26 fragments a day, and it's a time investment, guys. It really is. You want good characters. Well, you're going to have to put the time into it unless you are free to, or you are paying into this game. At which case, you can just dump your diamonds right into the scout and grind up your characters that way. All right. Another thing to do to get strong characters is we look at the free-to-play characters like Capone here. Every time they have an event go on, you need to grind out all the fragments you can for these characters, because they're not coming back. You want this character? Don't stop when you got the unit. Keep going. Get those fragments. Get him maxed out. Alright? Alright. Well, now, we talked about getting fragments. Let's talk about leveling up. So, let's look again. I have 22,083 experience points right now. You get experience points from multiple ways. Okay? You're going to get it from playing the actual league battle mode, or you're going to go right here into Survival 100, and you're going to play. Alright, and if you have a character who is maxed out, like my level 100 time skip Chopper here, if I clear up this one run on this, the fragments, well, I will get 2,000 experience orbs put into my inventory. Now, if you got a character who is not level 100, and you can clear all the way to 100 KOs in one run, if you're that good, if your character's that OP, like Kato. But if you do that, you'll get 4,000 experience point orbs. And that's not including the bonus orbs you get for every KO. Well, every 10 KOs. So not only will you get 4,000 experience points just by getting to 100 KOs, but you'll be getting 2,000 per 10 KOs. So it's like 20,000 EXP if I'm right. So 24,000 EXP you can get from playing this for each character. So I can get an accumulative total of 24,000 EXP for, let me find a character. Oh, that's like this Yosaku. I can grind him through this, and I'll get a total of 24,000 experience points for him. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Next, we're going to talk. That's experience points, all right? And you're going to take those experience points. You're going to go in here, find your character. You're just going to level up. Now, you hit max. It'll take your character to the max possible level you can. Example. Let me get an example. That's all I do when I'm working on a character. I just go in, I click level up, I click... Oop, wrong thing. Whoops. Well, that was a waste of XP, but I hit max. And it'll level up as far as I can, and that's all there is for experience points, guys, and leveling your characters up. Now, let's look at the skills. You definitely want skills maxed out on your characters, all right? Again, you're going to do it one at a time. You're going to max it out. And these special skill orbs, you get them from exchange. They're expensive. You can get them from playing League Battle Mode and from challenge events. I suggest you play the crap out of the challenge events, battles, and the League Battle Mode to be able to get these, because they're rare, and I'm always at a shortage of them myself. But that's because I'm a fickle-ass person, and I don't know which characters I ever want to max out at the time. But I'm getting better at prioritizing the characters I want to prioritize, and that's why my Gear Force Luffy is my main priority right now. So, you really want to, you're just going to pick, just max out both their skills, alright? Just all their skills, max them out. And I got a plethora of the materials for this, so I'll go ahead and just max out her skills to level 4 as far as I can. Just do not neglect your skills. Those are important. Alright, next, we're going to talk about Trait Boost. Trait Boost is something that has really turned the tables for a lot of characters. It has made a lot of characters much better than what they used to be. And you look at the Trait Boost, you use Trait Boost like orbs. I don't know exactly what they're called. We'll look at them in a second. But you use these materials to boost your traits. And now how you get these materials? Simple. You go to your missions. You go to weekly. And you're going to play. Alright? You're going to play. You're going to get these boost orbs. That's what they're called. Boost orbs. From doing your weekly missions. Huh? And also from event challenge battles. Which is the only way I've been getting mine. And I mean, sometimes you can get them from the shop or from summoning, but you really, I'm free to play, so I have to focus on the cheap ways of doing things. And again, this is all a time grind, guys. That's all it is. So you're going to get your orbs, and hold on, let's find a good character to do this on. Oh, who do I want to use this on? Nightmare Luffy? There we go. Alright, we're going to take, and we're just going to use these. Oops, I bumped into a thing here. You're just going to boost them. Boost them. And this is going to... You got 2 tiers of this. You get the first tier, and then you get this trait boost tier, which is going to give your character a brand new trait, which is going to help them a crap ton. Not only, you see, his power goes up, his stats go up, and he gets a brand new trait. You need to do this, guys, if you want to have good characters. And that's why you really want to focus on one character at a time, because if you're just dumping these into whatever character, it's going to take you so much longer to max out a character. Let's go ahead. Boost you up. And this character is in the exchange shop, so I am very close to getting him to 5 stars solely from, well, I did pull 1 copy, but the rest I've gotten just from the treasure chances. The rest of my fragments have been just treasure chances only. So I've almost got him to 5 star just from treasure chances. I'm probably going to dump into the exchange just to get him to 5 star. But other than that, let's see, what can we talk about here? Do not neglect your medals, guys. Do not neglect your medals. You're going to look for the correct medal for your characters, and you're going to make them, alright? So you don't want, like, this Ryuma medal. You don't want that on a runner. No. I got more videos on medals in on the channel. I will leave a link to the playlist down below, and that will give you more details on medals. I'm not going to go into details on medals on this channel, well, on this video, but medals are important, and you just got to find out how you want to run your character and go with the medals that you want for it. And it gives you a way to customize your character, you know? But yeah, that's pretty sure that's all there is to it to boosting your characters, guys. Let's do a quick summary real quick. So you want to, quick summary here. Whoop, let that going. Alright, well, quick summary is focus on 1 character at a time. Play League Battle Mode for those treasure chances. Refill your treasure chances. Buy your fragments from the exchange. Focus on 1 character at a time for it. Super train your characters. Do your weekly missions. And do your Survival 100 daily. Alright? Also, if you want, you can buy in the exchange some, survival mode tickets. You can just buy those. They're really cheap. And you can just do the survival mode over and over to get that EXP you want. Also, whenever you get fragments from the end of a season, save your 4-star fragments. Do not spend your 4-star fragments on any of the characters that you can get in here. Do not spend them on these characters. Do not spend them on Shanks. Alright? Do not spend your 4-star fragments on any of these units or Shanks. Okay? Save those for your Bounty Fest characters, like your legendary characters, like my Gear 4th Luffy, or go down here, or Law, not this Law, the other Law, Ace, Doflamingo, characters like that. Save your 4-star fragments for those. And now, that's... Oh, and upgrade your skills, guys. And that's basically all there is to making your characters as strong as you can. I hope this is helpful for some people. There's no really quick way to do this. It's all time grind. It's all patience and time. So, again, if y'all enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up down below. If you found this video helpful, leave a thumbs up down below. And hit I had a stroke. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. And I'll be seeing you all in the very next video.